everyone, thank you for coming out today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Please do not forget to hit on the like button. A World Bank worker has been crushed to death by her own husband. A very sad event just happened. A man who is named Makanjuola Ayedun, who is from Isanlu local government, Yagba East local government area of Kogi State in Nigeria, has crushed his own wife to death, who is known as Mrs. Nike Ayedun. The incident occurred at Gwagwalada, Abuja on Friday around 10 p.m. and it was gathered that Ayedun, that's the man, the husband himself, knocked down his wife Nike, who is a staff of the member of the World Bank office at Asokoro, Abuja, while he was reversing his car. And it was learnt that due to the speed, the car crossed an untarred road and crashed into a building where some things were destroyed. And it was also learnt that the husband wanted to flee when he realized he had killed his own wife, blaming the incident on brake failure. But truth actually came out when it was observed that the man had always physically assaulted his own wife. This whole issue started when Nike, the wife, discovered that there was a safe she kept in the house. And this safe was to save money for her son. Her son needed some money for a party. And all she needed was to keep the money separate so that she wouldn't make use of the money. But unfortunately, that money she was actually saving, unknown to her that the husband was not happy over her saving money for their son's birthday party, because she wanted to have a very big birthday party for the boy. He requested for it, and so she felt, all right, since it's her own money, let her save for the little boy. But when she went to work and came back on Friday, she realized that the safe was already broken and the money taken. She had to confront her husband to ask him what happened to the safe and where has the money gone. And that was how this man responded, by beating her up. He kept on beating her, and after beating the hell out of this woman, he now collected her phone so that she can't call anybody. Once you have your phone with you and something terrible is happening, you would call immediately, even if it's a family member, anybody that will come to your mind for you to get rescued or help from that incident that is happening. You would call for help. So the man was so sharp that he had to quickly take the phone away from her so that she can't have access to reach anybody to inform them of what is happening, and so that nobody can actually come to her rescue. The husband now ran outside immediately, took his car keys, turned on the engine of his car. So while he came downstairs to open the gate, his wife ran to him, that's Nike, and demanding for her phone. But the husband said that she should get out of the way, otherwise he's going to crush and kill her. And before she knew what was happening, that was when this man there instantly ran over his wife and crushed her. That's how this lady died there. There was no resuscitation of this woman because the man had already crushed her to death. And the deceased Nike was said to have 2 boys, and she was also said to be the breadwinner of the family, and her husband was not employed. You can imagine how ungrateful this man is. He is not working, yet is the wife that is actually providing for the family. And instead of appreciating his wife for being the breadwinner, she's the one working and fending for the home, he rather decided that he would pay back with this kind of evil manner by killing this innocent woman. Also, the International Federation of Women Lawyers in Nigeria, that is a non-government organization, has reportedly indicated an interest in the case. Meanwhile, this case has been transferred from Gwagwalada Police Command to FCT Police Command Gerki Abuja. It is really sad that this lady has lost her life as a result of having a horrible, mean husband in the house. May the soul of Nike rest in perfect peace with the Lord. May Almighty God console her boys, her entire family, friends, well-wishers, and every other person that got to know her. This is where a lot of women make so many mistakes. And it was known that this lady has been suffering this beating from the husband for a very long time. It didn't just start on Friday. She didn't make any report. She didn't complain to anybody. She didn't request for help from anybody. She just kept on enduring till she passed away. It's so painful that she had lost her life in such a very painful way. Her own is so painful because after the man had given her beating mercilessly, he beat her up to pulp, and that wasn't enough. He now decided that he was going to crush her. Is this not a very painful story to hear? And that is why a lot of women have made so many mistakes. If you're married to a man who is always beating you, you're going through domestic violence, why do you keep quiet? Why can't you call on somebody? Why can't you report to anybody? It is so painful when you hear incidents like this, owing to the fact that she has been going through this domestic violence for a long time. I keep saying this. No one is forced or compelled to stay in a domestic violent home. Nobody would encourage a fellow woman or a mother, a sister, a daughter to stay in a home where she's receiving beatings. It is not the best and healthy condition for any woman at all. It's such a pity that Nike lost her life in this manner. Women, please, it's high time you open up so that you wouldn't end up losing your life all because of a domestic violent man you have in the house. I ask this question, why do women protect these domestic violent men? You're married to a man who is always beating you all the time. He always abuses you physically, emotionally, and then you are still there, you keep quiet. Or are you thinking that the man would change overnight? Or are you enjoying the pain you go through all over your body? Why protect such kind of people? And in the end, when they want to act, these men don't even think. They don't even care about how you feel. They don't even care of the consequences. They eventually make up their minds to take the lives of these women away from them. A lot of women have experienced this domestic violence, but it's so unfortunate that some of them ended up dead. They never lived to testify against these men. Please don't choke yourself in a marriage that you are receiving beatings. Not even a pastor would advise you to stay in a home where they beat you all the time, because the consequences at the end, it's usually death. Most times the women that don't speak up ended up dying, and it's after they are dead they come to realize that, oh, these women were going through this kind of a thing in this home. But who did she complain to? Nobody. Maybe she just mentioned it randomly to a friend, and the friend would not get involved because some people will want to stay away from family issues so that tomorrow they wouldn't come and hold them responsible. And that is why some women will communicate with their friends, and their friends will not want to go and report, so it will look like they are taking the laws into their hands over an issue that's not their business. And sometimes you wouldn't blame some friends that wouldn't even go and report on behalf of their friend who is going through this. Please reach out to somebody. There is no point you stay in that home and allow yourself to be beaten to the point of death. Some women are hospitalized today with serious injuries, broken bones. From who? Their husbands. These men don't care what happens to you. So why do you care what would happen to him if you report? And that is a mistake a lot of women are making. They are afraid of the treatment the husband will receive when they go to jail or when they face the law. Instead of them considering and thinking about their lives, about their health, about their safety, and about their innocent children. For those that have kids involved in marriage, women would not put this into consideration. Instead, they'll be putting the man's feelings and how the man will be treated into consideration. When he was beating you, battering you, did he consider your health? Did he think about your feeling? Did he think about the aftermath effect of those beatings he will give to you? These men are so hardened. Men that are into domestic violence are very hardened when it has to do with the way they treat their wives in the house. So why should you not harden your heart and go and report? You are still playing soft with a man who doesn't care if he kills you the next minute. Alright, look at what Nike's husband said to her. He verbally told her, "You better get out or I will crush you and kill you." And what he said, his pronouncement, that was exactly what he did to this lady. And look at this, a woman who has been fending for the home, taking care of you, feeding you. Are you not supposed to be the man of the house who's meant to be working out there? Alright, the woman is the one in charge and doing all of these things for you. Instead of you to even appreciate her, show her more love, all you would do is beat her. You are feeding this man, you are taking care of him. It's not bad for a woman to help the home. It's not bad for a woman to contribute financially and otherwise in the home. It's good if you can do that. But when the man is taking advantage of you, it's a no-no. It shouldn't be that way. But if the man is at home not doing anything as a result of just being lazy, you don't encourage such men. If he's at home for a specific reason, either he just lost his job, or either he's ill, or either he's disabled in some way that he can't move. In those cases, when the woman is the breadwinner of the home, you wouldn't raise eyebrow. People will just keep encouraging her to strengthen her so that she wouldn't get tired. But when the man is there, so he's even able to drive a car, he can go up and down, but he can't go outside to go and look for a job. And then this woman who is helping the home ended up losing her life as a result of his own inhuman acts and wickedness. Please, women out there, stop protecting the interest of a man who doesn't care about you. He's always beating you up. Remember that the longer you stay in that kind of a home, the closer you are to your death. Nike did not know that this is how she was going to end up. Nike would never think that her husband would kill her. So imagine how this man crushed this woman. He didn't even think. Alright, he's claiming now that he didn't know it was that he's now blaming his brake, that brake fell. What kind of a brake will fall within in just seconds? Does brake failure happen like that? He's just looking for an excuse for his evil act. It's so unfortunate that Nike has lost her life like this. It's so painful when you see incidents like this happen. All you would say is it has happened, but you wish Nike had been able to make a report about this incident. Once again, may the soul of Nike rest in peace, and I pray that God would protect her kids, because obviously these kids can be with this man, not with this kind of a man, and now he's been arrested and he's going to face the law critically for this evil act he has committed. Women, please speak up. Don't wait until it is too late for you to even voice out. If it means you telling a friend to go and report on your behalf, please do that. If you are scared of the man finding out, you have ways of going about it. Alright, look at Nike was even working. She was going out of the house. It's unlike some women that are confined to the house, that they can't go out, they can't have access to anything. Those cases are different. But she's always going out. She goes to work, come back. You have people you could have talked to. You have people that you could have even complained to and tell them to help you make a report if you don't want to do it yourself. Please, women, don't wait until it's too late before you report. Remember, the longer you stay, the closer you get to your own death. And I'm not sure any mother, any wife would want that to happen to her. And always remember, especially if you have kids involved, ask yourself what will happen to your children when you're not there. Do you want to leave your children in the hands of another woman to take care of them? Think of all of this before you protect the interest of a domestic violence man. No one is forcing or has ever advised any woman to sit down in the house. Anyone advising a woman who is going through domestic violence to still stay in that home, please don't listen to such kind of advice, because the longer you stay, it doesn't end well. Guys, what do you all think about this? Look at Nike has just lost her life. This is a woman who is the breadwinner of the home. This is a woman who just came out to save for her own son's birthday party, but ended up losing her life as a result of a domestic violent husband. Please, if you have anything to say, you could put that down at the comment section. Please don't forget to hit on the like button, also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you. God bless you all.